Hey, Gary here with you, back with day 17, AI blogging on GrooveBlog using ChatGPT, Koala Writer, Rank IQ. We're inside the blog here. I just want to show you real quick that on April 30th, I did publish 3 more articles. Today is May 1st. So those articles, the 3 articles you see here, I actually created inside of ChatGPT. I did have a ChatGPT issue. I was bumping along, going along quite well, wrote a conclusion, and then I went to write the excerpt, and you can see that I had to switch, or you see the previous model in this conversation is unavailable. We switched you to the latest default model. I was using GPT-4. GPT-4 does have limitations even inside of a paid GPT Plus account. It switched me over to 3, and I was like, okay, that's cool. And they set a time limit, and I was doing some cool things here, and I wanted to switch back, and I asked it to please switch me back to GPT-4. It said, I'm sorry, but I'm not capable of switching between different versions of GPT. Now, what I was doing here, if I scroll up a little bit, you can see that I was creating inside of one chat, I was creating all of my blog posts, and then I was asking it to keep track of the blog post title, the main keyword, and the URL. And the reason that I'm doing that is if you go back up to the conclusion where I was writing that blog post, I actually had it interlink, and you can see here, if you look down the left-hand corner, that is actually a link to my blog. So interlinking for me. So what I'm doing is I'm saying, please write the conclusion. So as I'm prompting ChatGPT to write the blog post for me, I'm saying, please write the conclusion and provide an internal link to a relevant blog post and anchor text to the keyword of the linked post. In this case, it linked to the name, or the anchor text is the name of the post itself, but there were and are other instances here where it has actually created anchor text. For example, here it wrote a section on lunar eclipses, types, and mechanics. And you can see down here, check out our comprehensive guide on observing solar and lunar eclipses. And then of course, down there in the left-hand corner, you can see the link to the internal blog post. And again, here you can see the table that I'm updating. Now that chat, again, I couldn't switch back to 4. So what I did is I opened up a new chat and I told it we will be blogging and this is the information. And then I started blogging and I started using the prompts. Again, all those prompts that I'm storing inside of Response Manager or trying to restore, I'm going to make a list of those and actually give all those to you at some point in this series. Then you can see at the end of that chat, what I've done is I've updated the last post. Once it writes the post, I feed that information or the URL. I tell it the URL for the blog post we just wrote is this, and then I ask it to please update the table and the blog info. And then of course it says here's the updated table with the blog post recreated in the chat. Again, blog post title, main keyword, URL. This is just an internal running spreadsheet for me here inside of ChatGPT. So at any point I want to interlink, or if I want the information, I can just ask ChatGPT to give it to me and it'll give me that information, and then I can use it in the blog post that I'm writing here in ChatGPT, or if I want to interlink over in Groove Pages or in GrooveBlog when I'm inside of GrooveBlog and I'm inside of the post and I'm inside the post editor, which brings me to another issue, an issue that we had, and I opened a ticket and I want to cover that here in this update. Of course, here I was linking to these Amazon books and you can see that this looks good and I was happy with it. But in the actual published post, you can see that it got mushed up and it doesn't look good. So I opened up a ticket with GrooveBlog. You can see here I added embed HTML and it's a display issue. I went back and forth with Groove and they asked me about the code, if I had any different versions of the code, and I said no, I don't. I need this code to work. And you can see here that there's no issue as the code displays fine in Groove Pages. They're going to escalate it to the dev team to have a further look. So I thought, why not? While we're here, go ahead and grab this code and see if what they say. It's not that I don't trust them, but I do always like to verify myself. So we'll go into Groove Pages, we'll open up a test site, and this page has an embedded code here. And we'll go ahead and we will just select all of this code and delete that. And then we will save that code, and then we will save and publish. We'll publish that current page, and then we will go to that current page. And then when that page refreshes, you can see here, see, they said it works in Groove Pages, and it kind of does. You can see the last one or the third one looks good, but you can see this one, the second one, the middle one, and the one on the left-hand side, or the first one, it is actually mushed up as well. So I'll definitely respond back and send them this so they have it, because it didn't actually work in Groove Pages. The real thing here, or the great thing, or the cool thing I'm doing with ChatGPT, while I'm actually waiting for my Koala Writer credits to turn over, and of course those turn over on the 7th of May. This is the 1st of May, so I'll be using ChatGPT while we do that. But I created this table, and I created this interlinking system where, by feeding ChatGPT information that it's not aware of, as I update it with that information, it can help me and it can assist me, which is the entire point of using the AI is to assist me in writing these blog posts. I can tell it, look for opportunities to interlink with the other blog posts that it is aware of and utilize those URLs. And it just puts that right in there for me when it creates it. And then I just simply copy and paste it and then edit it over in GrooveBlog. If you have any questions, ask them in the comments. And if you're enjoying this, let me know in the comments as well. And if you are enjoying it, also give this video a thumbs up, as well as all the other ones. And I'll see you in the next update. Talk to you later.